What can people do about this? How can they educate themselves?
Someone's got to get. Here's the thing: it's scale. Our legal system requires an aggrieved party who's been harmed.
Right.
If there's going to be a hand recount at scale, the only person in America who can request it is Kamala Harris. The only person at this point who can actually look at this and see if it changed the election is her.
So how do we lobby her to get to do this recount?
I mean, I sent a duty to warn letter. I've spoken to half a dozen people that claim to be close to her.
And what can people do about this? How can they educate
themselves? Someone's got to get. Here's the thing: it's scale. Our legal system requires an aggrieved party who's been harmed.
Right.
If there's going to be a hand recount at scale, the only person in America who can request it is Kamala Harris. The only person at this point who can actually look at this and see if it changed the election is her.
So how do we lobby her to get to do this recount?
If there's going to be a hand recount at scale, the only person in America who can request it is Kamala Harris. The only person in America who can request it is Kamala Harris. The only person in America who can request it is Kamala Harris.
All right. I think that says pretty much what you need to know. But let me fill it all in here for you, okay? Because we see this here. Epstein's not dead. We see this here. He's got crazy properties and thousands of people coming in and going. And we're just all supposed to believe that this is just all about two kids. That's the whole thing. It's just a bunch of sickos all being connected and all being linked and all not caring about their exposure to somebody who's already gotten busted. And it's just all about these kids. No. And what we see with this photo right here, this says 10 billion words. This is what they've been working on for decades. And these are the people who did it. That's what this whole Epstein thing is all about. It's about removing American democracy. It's about the Greater Israel Project. It's about world domination. And this is the crew that has been working on it and getting dirt on people and making connections to make it all happen for decades. And here's an example of how deep it goes, because all the way back to 9/11, you had the FBI intricately tied to the cover-ups of 9/11 and being involved in the actual plots. Evidence right here that you literally cannot trust any of these leaders at all. Their whole mission is to take your freedom, take your democracy. That's the plan. And this Epstein guy, he's the epicenter. He's literally the one that orchestrated the whole thing, most likely for the Israelis. And they have dirt on everyone. Everyone. And now they control basically the entire world.
What's up? That's the big question, Lloyd. I mean, you said the government never did anything, never investigated your cab or took it in for evidence, right?
No, they did not. And I was interviewed by the FBI once they knew I was still alive, because my wife works for them. And
she works for the FBI?
Yeah, and she said that...
Lloyd was much more candid when he didn't realize he was being recorded.
You know what his story is? Just what I said. You got to understand what you're saying. Not the truth. It's his story. Right. It has nothing to do with the truth. It's his story. This is too big for me, man. It's a big thing. Man, you know, this is a world thing happening. I'm a small man. You know, right. My lifestyle is completely different from this.
Right.
I'm not supposed to be involved in this. This is for other people who have money and all this kind of stuff.
But you said, wait, what do you mean?
Well, I'm not supposed to be involved in this. I don't have nothing.
So So is your point that these people that have all the money,
This is their thing.
this is their event?
This is for them. It's
Meaning
for
they're
them.
doing it for their own reasons,
That's
right?
right. I'm not supposed to be in it.
But they used you, right?
I'm in it.
You're in it.
Yeah, we came across the highway together.
You and their event.
That's right.
But they must have planned that.
It was planned. One thing about it, you got to understand something. When people do things and get away with it, you eventually it's going to come to me. And when it comes to me, it's going to be so big I can't do nothing about it. And when it comes to me, it's going to be so big I can't do nothing about it.